Yeah. So the subject of today is ranked and how to keep playing ranked without getting really frustrated because ranked in itself is a really frustrating thing, and a lot of us have stopped playing the game because it's so frustrating. Now that brings up a big question as to why. Well, we know why it's frustrating because one, we're facing off against people who are either as good as us, better than us, or not as good as us, all based on this little thing called league points. And in all honesty, these points don't matter at all. There's just these fake, tangible numbers that Capcom gave us, and it's not necessarily their fault. It's just that this is how ranked works. This is how you climb up the leaderboards, and them giving you points and stuff. And we base our skill off these numbers, and that's not how it should be. But what we should be focusing on is not the LP, but the experience in playing in ranked, since ranked is where a lot of people play their best or most optimally, or closest most optimally to 100%. They're playing their best character to the best of their ability for that player, and it's just, really a battle of, who has the most skill as a player in Street Fighter. And we get so frustrated when we lose because we want to win. Everyone wants to win. We all want to be at that next level of play. Either if you're in silver and want to be gold, if you're in platinum, want to be diamond, or if you want to be in the master ranked, or be a contender at all these majors going on in the country in these next few months. We all want to be better, and that's really the main goal of what we're all trying to do here. But that's frustrating at times when we don't win, and a lot of it is because we get this thing called ranked anxiety. And the problem with that is that this anxiety isn't really real, even though it feels like it is. And one way to really bypass this is to realize that ranked really doesn't matter at all. Because even though you're playing people at their best, no one is doing anything to you to keep you from playing again. If you lose, no one's cutting your thumbs off. No one's putting a gun to your head and saying you can't play anymore if you lose this match. If you lose, you just lose. You just play the next game and you're there you go. But, the thing that makes us different from, war, where if you lose, you die, is that when you lose, you walk away with experience in knowing, okay, well, I lost. Let's see what I could do next time to not lose. Because even if you walk away not with a win, you walk away with experience. You know what to do next time to not lose. You have an opportunity to work on what you have to win. And that's really what's important when you're playing ranked. And, I could say this if you're playing in a lounge with a friend on a troublesome matchup that you might have, even if you're playing casual with somebody and just, screwing around and just getting general matchup experience. Why I mentioned ranked is because you're playing people at the best of their ability, and you're really putting yourself out there in terms of wanting to better your own play by, throwing yourself into the fire and not worrying about being burned, but rather, if I get burned, I'll know what I can do next time to not get burned, become a better player, and, harden myself to reach that next league, or, get the skill set in order to win my local, or, get a top 8 at a big tournament somewhere. So, really, what I'm trying to get out there is don't be afraid to lose, and don't be afraid to get in the ranked, lose 1,000 LP, because know that you didn't lose LP, or 1,000 LP, or whatever it may be, but you walked away with experience, and you apply that, and you'll get your LP back. Don't worry about that. You got it before, you can get it again. You got up the mountain. And what's keeping you from coming back up there? So that's really all I have to say on that subject. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching the stream. Thanks everyone for listening, and everyone have a good night.